Man, this content's really been starting to boom. So I was watching some W Cup Series videos, looking for some other potential bad seasons to cover. And then I saw this comment in the Eric Amarola video. And even better, he seemed to have already gotten the stats down for me. Well, I'm just going to look through this and see how the season went. Alright, I think it's time I cover the Pepsi Cup Series made by Firelinks. Now, I'd actually been thinking about doing this while making the W Cup Series Bad Seasons videos, but at the time it would have been tough for me to do so because, honestly, when it came to Firelinks stop motion videos, I kind of watch them more sporadically. I mean, nothing against them, actually I like his stop motions, they're actually awesome. It's just I've been more sporadic about it. Actually, I've been more sporadic about a lot of recent stop motions, but things have changed now that I'm doing this series. You guys have been suggesting this video or that video, and now I've seen myself watching a lot more new stop motion than I have in quite a while. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to the driver that Firelink says had a bad season. Now, I hadn't watched the NAVA Cup Series beforehand. I kind of just went straight into Season 5, renamed the Pepsi Cup Series. And though I didn't know what to expect from Denny Hamlin early on in the season, oh boy, the first 5 races of this season is just wild.
Making that third line maybe have something here for the first time today as they come out of turn 4. Car upside down out of turn 4.
Oh no, Busher!
Busher! And the big one happens behind them.
The 17 car upside down. 3 of the Hendrick cars caught up in it, the dominant drivers of today. Cole Custer, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., half of the Joe Gibbs stable. Looks like half, if not all, of the Penske stable. What a massive, massive incident here. Oh man, it looks like the 17 just washes up on that front bumper of William Byron's car.
I mean, this is literally, the entire field has been taken out here at Daytona. This is everybody. And obviously the red flag has been thrown. So, we'll be right back here at Daytona after a massive crash. Larson may not be done yet, trying to stay up, but he just does not have the speed through the center of the corners. There he goes, as Denny Hamlin pulling away with this race, though. He's sideways and in the wall. Hamlin hits the wall, big tire up. You can hardly even see off of that rear onboard camera, and Bell pulls to the inside. Hamlin has an issue, but Christopher Bell comes off of turn 4 and wins at Dover. Reddick takes second, Bubba third, Larson got shoved out of the way and falls back to 6th, and Christopher Bell, for the first time in his career, is a winner. We had pop-up showers that changed this race. Back green though, here in Fuji heading down to turn 1, Chase gets hooked, and there's a big wreck behind him, taking out multiple people. Oh man, what happened there? So let's see what happened here, headed down towards turn number 1. And Chase just took a dive, but Gilliland was there.
Yeah, as you can tell, Elliott tried to make a late move to the inside, and Todd Gilliland just barely taps him. And as Elliott spins, he gets into the 45, and then the 1 and 11 pile into the 62 and a bunch of others.
Conditions steadily improving, but not by much, and Denny Hamlin is beached in the gravel trap. That's probably going to be a caution as he's stuck in there. And yes, caution is out now, as Daniel Suarez will lead them back around to what I will assume would be the halfway break, as Denny Hamlin is beached. This will be the halfway break in this race as well. Hamlin will be helped out, and it doesn't look like he's going to lose a lap, but he will lose all of his positions, as you can see him being pushed out. That's at turns 1 and 2. Turn 1, a really fast corner, really treacherous to go side by side through in the dry.
So yeah, that was quite the rough start to the season just with the 4 races alone. But a good amount of race fans know that a bad start to the season happens to even the best drivers. Now somehow, despite all the chaos that went down in race 5 at Talladega, Denny Hamlin actually goes on to win the whole thing. So props to him, at least something good came out of the bad luck he went through in the first 4 races. And with that win, you'd probably assume that Denny Hamlin would be smooth sailing from here, right? Well, race 6 he would finish 7th and finish 4th in race 7. But then, oh boy, I don't know what to say. Just take a look.
Kyle Larson takes third from William Byron,
Oh,
and Denny
no.
Hamlin's wrecking into the outside wall.
Hamlin, a hard hit into the wall in turns 3 and 4, brings out the first caution as we were just beginning lap 3 of this race. Today might just be one of those days here with an early yellow here at Gateway, although same thing kind of happened at Dover, and that race went caution free after lap 1, or wreck free rather. As you could see, it was Harrison Burton getting in the side of the 11 after it looks like a lockup. Entering the corner, they were 3 wide. That probably wasn't going to work, and it sent the 11 into the wall. As we get ready now, gets Busher back up into 3rd place. And there's contact in Hamlin in the wall. Chase Elliott collected both drivers out of this race. And major championship implications for the man who runs 2nd. And you would have to think this is pretty much, although not mathematically, right now, or Tyler Reddick can pull out a win, I would say this is pretty much Christopher Bell's championship now. Realistically, of course. Mathematically, anything is possible, but Harvick trying to use that outside line. Looks like it's going to work out of turn number 2. Behind them, trouble! Kyle Larson gets turned. Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, many more involved, and a huge crash on the back straightaway. As you see Custer in his final race for SHR before Priest takes over the 41. Michael McDowell in the 34 involved. So many drivers. Alex Bowman, who it's looking like he's going to lose the 48 to Noah Gragson next season in the series. He's involved. So it looks like his final race for now is not going to end very well.
So yeah, those final few races were a pretty rough time for Denny Hamlin. So anyways, overall, just like the comment that Firelinks put out there showing the stats, it goes like this. 1 win, 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s, an average finish of 15.1, and wound up 6th place in the stand. Wait, 6th place? Wait a minute. Okay, wait, how did this happen? I gotta look back at my... Oh, okay, that makes... Okay, now that I'm looking at my notes, it starts to make sense. So, after looking back at my notes here, from races 5 through 10, in that 6-race span, he never finished worse than 8th place, aside from race 8, where he crashed out early. But once we get to the final 3 races of the season, his season just collapsed entirely. Like, no top 10s. His best finish in the final 3 races was 13th. So in a way, I do understand why Firelink suggested this one. Because even though on paper he finished 6th in the standings and it doesn't seem too bad, looking at the season overall, it's just kind of up and down, kind of utter chaos. Just looking at it from Denny Hamlin's perspective, like it's just crazy. But anyway, I guess that's about it for this one. As yeah, I'm still free to suggestions down below. I think I have a few more popping up. I think I have one in mind coming up soon, actually. So stay tuned for that one. But other than that, yeah, that's about it.